Hey guys, NETHER here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to fly over 1 million blocks in Minecraft. Now you can fly either 1 million blocks up, or you can fly 1 million blocks in any given direction, or whatever. I'm not judging. Choose whichever direction you want. So this does abuse the new slime block and boat glitch that basically when you have the two placed on top of each other, it's going to cause you to launch so far upwards, it's insane. But if I go ahead and I hit the F3 menu here, you can actually see that I have flown over 1.4 million blocks on the x-axis. So I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys can do that for yourselves. Now it does require a pair of elytra wings, so if you do plan on doing this on survival mode, then you do have to make them unbreakable, otherwise you have to do this on creative mode. But for the sake of science, I just wanted to explain how I did this just for the fun of it, if nothing else. So yeah. So basically the way that I did this is from the spawn point of about 0, 0 on the X and Z axis, I did this and I waited for a couple of minutes, as pretty much the same amount of time as I'm going to wait now. And then when I wound up getting up to 200,000 blocks on the Y axis, I pressed shift, which would eject me from the boat. And then I pointed myself using, if you go ahead and you take a look at this line where it says facing east towards positive X, and then these two numbers, I faced myself showing negative 90 for the first number so that I wouldn't wind up moving on the z-axis at all, and then I nosed down 30 degrees. Now since then I've actually learned that the perfect glide distance for that second number is 5.7 degrees, so if you set yourself to that you may wind up going much further. So that's pretty cool and stuff. And basically, yeah, I flew up 200,000 blocks and made it 1.4 million blocks. So I estimate if you wind up flying up 4.2 million blocks or 4.3 million blocks, and then you do the same thing that I did, you'll actually reach the world border of the map, which is 30 million blocks away, which is pretty awesome, if you ask me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the boat here, and you're going to see that my character is going to start to spaz out. Now, I actually have to face, like, this way approximately. What you can actually do is if you want to fly on the z-axis or whatever axis you want, you can get into your boat and you can lock your view to the side and then just get your angle exactly where you want it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 6 degrees here, you know, just to be safe. And basically, I think because I waited about 2 minutes, I have to wait about 2 minutes in the boat in order for the launch to actually occur. Pretty much the same amount of time the boat sits on the slime block is the same amount of time you have to wait for this bouncy crap to end. But yeah, I unfortunately have been having a little bit of difficulty while recording, having my game crash. So I did crank up the amount of RAM that I have on here because it was all allocated. It was like straight 100% before. So hopefully this is going to wind up helping my game not crash. But I'm going to wind up cutting the recording just as soon as I launch for a brief moment, and then I'll start the recording back up just in case I wind up crashing. I don't wind up losing this entire introduction of the video all over again. But yeah, so again, you're going to wind... Oh, here we go. And the launch has happened. I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. So each and every time before, I was crashing when I hit 5,000 blocks on the y-axis. Not too sure why. So I waited until slightly after that to begin the recording again. But as you can see, I've made it up 14,000. We're going to get like 15, 16, 17,000 blocks. And as you can see, my axis is still locked. So once I hit shift, I should wind up... I think I might move on the z-axis a little bit at first, but it should eventually level out. Now, with this distance, flying up around 22, 23,000 blocks, I'd probably fly forward about like 100,000 blocks or something like that. 100 and maybe 60s, 170, 180,000 blocks, just as long as I continue going up. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, when we hit 28,000, I'm going to hit shift. So, bam, I am now flying towards positive Z with the exact axis. Oh god, the numbers aren't actually moving. Why are they not moving? Oh, I need to press forward. Do I have the elytra wings on? I do. Let's go ahead and let's just be sure that they're on. Ah, there we go. So when I wound up actually pressing shift, it put me into flying mode, which meant I was absolutely still in the air. So unfortunately, I lost my absolutely perfect angle. But let me go ahead and let me try and get that back here by setting my flying gliding to like, what, 6 degrees as I said. So 6 degrees and then setting, I'm trying to be really perfect here. Bam! Got it, actually, right away. So as you can see, I am not moving on the x-axis, but I am moving very fast on the z-axis. As you can see, those numbers are starting to climb like crazy. If you go into F5 mode, you're not going to be able to actually see your character until you wind up getting to about like 500 on the y-axis. So you're kind of stuck like this for the time being. But again, for the sake of science, I thought this was a cool idea. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comment section down below, guys. But anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed this random little video. My name is NetHER, and I bid you all farewell, guys. Thanks so much for watching.